a lot of my career has been spent working with businesses and leaders in businesses. And over again, I've seen how the person at the top of the organisation can have such an effect on the rest of the business, for good or bad. And so when I encountered the Academy, and this was about working with the business and the leader, I thought, brilliant, this is really what I believe in.
And so what do people come to you, your members? What are the issues that regularly perhaps appear when people are so involved in running their businesses, they don't perhaps take a look at the bigger picture?
Quite often, it's about their senior team. So a lot of our businesses are, or the people in the group, are entrepreneurs who've grown the business. And what's happened is they've set up the business with a couple of mates. And the business has grown. 5 years later, the mate now actually hasn't grown with the business, and it's like, what do you do with that? So how do you unpick those relationships? Or people have set up various deals and things. How do you unpick that? So it's very much about how do you help the business go from the one level to the next level? So they hit a glass ceiling, and then you've got to think about, okay, and then how do you take it to the next level?
And in terms of the actual group meetings, because it's usually monthly or bi-monthly, what value do your members say to you that they've got out of it when they're walking away? Because it's also being, I guess, with people in a similar situation.
Well, for example, one person, we had a speaker on negotiation. He left that session, and he said he was able to negotiate £50,000 worth of fees from a client who wasn't intending to pay him anything. So, real business benefits, for example. But I think also people really value the time to sit back and just have some time to think. And a lot of the people we speak to about joining say, what, a day a month? That's a hell of a lot of time. But once they're into it, they say, actually, this is the most useful day of the month.